Have you ever wondered why some women start to feel differently about their husbands after the age of 70? What changes in a relationship that has lasted decades? Today, we're diving deep into this sensitive yet crucial topic that affects many couples as they age. If you or someone you know is navigating these later years in marriage, you're not alone. And this video is especially for you. As we age, our relationships undergo transformations that can be both challenging and enlightening. Many women report a shift in their feelings towards their husbands post-70, a topic that's not often discussed openly, but is crucial for understanding the dynamics of lifelong partnerships. This video aims to uncover the practical reasons behind this shift and explore ways to address and possibly rejuvenate the love that might seem to be fading. But before we dive into the reasons, let's ask ourselves, how can we maintain the spark that once lit up our lives? Is it possible to rediscover love after decades together, even as we change and grow older? Keep watching as we explore these questions and more, providing insights and advice that could change the way you view and nurture your relationship in its golden years. So, if you're ready to uncover the mysteries of love after 70, grab a comfortable seat, maybe invite your partner, and let's get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future discussions. And please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below as we go along. Your input enriches our conversation and helps others feel connected and understood. Let's begin with one of the most significant and often overlooked aspects of marital dynamics as we age: emotional labor. Emotional labor refers to the often invisible work involved in maintaining a relationship and managing a household. It encompasses everything from remembering birthdays and anniversaries to providing emotional support during tough times. For many women, decades of managing these responsibilities can accumulate into a significant burden. Over the years, it's not uncommon for women to find themselves as the primary emotional caretakers in their relationships. They often handle the social calendars, plan family events, and keep the emotional climate of the home in check. But what happens when this once manageable task starts to feel overwhelming? As we move into our 70s and beyond, the stamina we once had for these tasks begins to wane. For women, the continuous management of emotional labor without adequate support or recognition from their partners can lead to feelings of exhaustion and resentment. It's not merely the physical toll these tasks take, it's the emotional weight that they carry, which often goes unnoticed. Imagine managing a career, perhaps caring for aging parents, and still being the one who must remember to send a card or plan a gathering. Now imagine doing this for years, with the expectation that it's your role without reciprocation. It's no surprise that as years add up, the charm of these duties diminishes, and the appreciation for them often goes unexpressed by their spouses. How many of you have felt this in your own relationships? Have you noticed a time when you wished your efforts were more acknowledged or shared? Feel free to share your experiences in the comments as we discuss this further. The key to addressing this imbalance is communication and acknowledgement. It involves recognizing the work that goes into maintaining the emotional and logistical harmony of a relationship. Couples can benefit from discussing these duties and perhaps rebalancing them so that both partners feel supported and valued. If you're watching this and recognize that your partner has shouldered more of this burden, consider this an opportunity to express your gratitude and maybe take on more of these tasks yourself. It's about sharing the load, not just in the practical sense, but emotionally as well. Remember, acknowledging and appreciating each other's contributions can significantly rejuvenate the love and respect in your relationship. Moving on, let's discuss another critical aspect that often changes as couples grow older: communication. Have you ever noticed how conversations that once were full of curiosity and excitement can become routine or even scarce over the years? It's a common scenario that many couples face, particularly as they move past their 70s. In the early days of a relationship, there's a natural eagerness to share thoughts, dreams, and everyday experiences. Partners ask each other, "How was your day?" with genuine interest, and this mutual curiosity fosters a deep emotional connection. But over time, especially after decades together, these conversations can dwindle. They may become more about the necessities. Did you take your medication? Or what time is the appointment, rather than about each other's thoughts and feelings. This shift from deep, meaningful interactions to routine exchanges can leave a profound impact, particularly on women. Women often express feeling unseen and unheard as these changes occur, which can lead to a growing sense of loneliness and dissatisfaction in the marriage. So why does this happen? Part of it is the natural evolution of long-term relationships, but it also stems from settling into patterns that overlook the need for continued emotional engagement. Think back to the last time you had a real, deep conversation with your partner. When was it? What was it about? Reflecting on this can be a revealing exercise, and I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Engaging in this way helps not just your relationship, but can also provide insights for others who might be experiencing similar challenges. To counteract this trend, it's essential for couples, especially those who have been together for many years, to make a conscious effort to revive their communication. This might mean setting aside time each day to talk about more than just logistics, to really delve into each other's feelings and experiences. It's about rekindling that curiosity about each other's lives and dreams, which can significantly enrich the relationship. One practical tip is to start with a simple question that goes beyond daily routines. Ask, what's something you've learned recently? Or is there something you've been thinking about that you'd like to try? These questions can open up new avenues for conversation and bring back the emotional intimacy that might have been lost over time. Remember, effective communication is not just about talking, it's about listening. It's about being truly present with your partner, not just physically but emotionally. Re-establishing this level of communication can bring a new depth to your relationship, helping both partners feel more connected and valued. Another significant issue that often emerges in long-standing relationships, particularly as we age, is the uneven distribution of housework. This is a persistent challenge that can become even more pronounced after the age of 70. Why is it that, even in our later years, the bulk of household chores often still falls on women? This imbalance can lead to deep-seated resentment and frustration, affecting the overall harmony of a marriage. Throughout their married lives, many women find themselves primarily responsible for managing the home. This includes everything from daily chores like cooking and cleaning to organizing and maintaining the household. Over decades, this can become an ingrained pattern, one that isn't easily shifted even as couples enter their senior years. But why does this pattern persist, and what can be done about it? The truth is, traditional roles often stick hard and fast, even in modern times. Many couples default to these roles without much discussion, leading to an expectation that things will just continue as they are. However, as energy levels decrease and the physical demands of housework become more challenging with age, the continuous burden can become overwhelming. It's important to recognize the physical and emotional toll this can take. Imagine handling the majority of daily tasks without much help, feeling like you're in a never-ending cycle of chores. For many women, this not only saps their energy but also diminishes their enjoyment of life together. So how can couples address this issue effectively? It starts with conversation. Sitting down and discussing the distribution of chores can help both partners see the imbalance and work towards a more equitable arrangement. Perhaps it's time to consider external help, like a cleaning service, or rearranging responsibilities based on what is physically manageable for each partner. Additionally, technology can offer some relief. Investing in gadgets that simplify chores, like robotic vacuums or dishwashers, can reduce the physical strain and free up time for both partners to enjoy their golden years more fully. For those of you watching, think about how chores are divided in your home. Is there a balance? Or does it feel like one person is shouldering the bulk of the work? How has this affected your relationship? Sharing your experiences in the comments can help foster a broader discussion on how we can support each other better. In our later years, creating a fairer distribution of housework is not just about lightening the physical load. It's also about showing respect and appreciation for each other's contributions. By addressing this issue, couples can improve their daily lives and ensure that both partners feel valued and supported. As we delve deeper into the dynamics of relationships past the age of 70, we encounter another pivotal aspect: personal growth and divergence. It's natural for individuals to evolve and change over the years, but what happens when one partner grows and the other seems to remain static? This mismatch in personal development can create a significant emotional gap between spouses. Throughout a long marriage, it's common for both partners to develop new interests, pursue different hobbies, or even change their outlook on life. This growth is healthy and normal, but it can sometimes lead to feelings of disconnection if not navigated carefully. For many women, the desire for personal growth intensifies as they grow older. They may want to travel, learn new skills, or engage more deeply with their communities. However, if their husbands are content with the status quo and show little interest in these new pursuits, it can lead to frustration and a sense of being held back. Women might feel as though they are outgrowing the relationship, or that they are living with a partner who no longer shares their zest for life. This divergence can be particularly stark after retirement, when both partners have more free time and fewer external responsibilities. So, how can couples manage this divergence in personal growth? It starts with communication and understanding. It's crucial for both partners to express their needs and desires as they evolve. Encouraging each other to pursue individual interests can also lead to mutual happiness and prevent feelings of resentment. Couples might consider setting aside time to try new activities together or separately, ensuring that both partners feel fulfilled and engaged in their own lives. This could include joining clubs, taking classes, or traveling independently or as a couple. The key is to support each other's growth rather than hinder it. Reflect on your own relationship. Have you and your partner grown together, or have you found diverging paths? How have you navigated these changes? Sharing your story in the comments might provide valuable insights or inspiration to others facing similar situations. Ultimately, embracing each other's changes can strengthen a marriage, bringing new energy and understanding to the relationship. It's about growing individually and together, recognizing that personal development doesn't have to be a source of division, but can be a pathway to deeper connection and new shared experiences. Another profound challenge that couples may face as they age, especially after the age of 70, is the decrease in both physical and emotional intimacy. Intimacy is the glue that holds relationships together, offering both comfort and connection. However, as we age, changes in health, energy levels, and emotional states can impact this vital aspect of a relationship. Physical intimacy naturally changes with age. Health issues may make sexual activity less frequent or physically challenging. However, emotional intimacy, which involves feeling close, connected, and emotionally in sync with your partner, can also diminish if not consciously maintained. This dual decline can leave women feeling particularly isolated or unloved, questioning the solidity of their lifelong partnerships. Why does this intimacy decrease, and what can be done to counteract this trend? Often, it's not just physical limitations at play, but a lack of effort to maintain emotional closeness. Couples may stop sharing their inner thoughts, cease to make time for romantic gestures, or simply fall into routines that prioritize practicality over passion. To address this, it's essential to create opportunities for intimacy that don't solely rely on physical interaction. This could include spending quality time together, sharing feelings or memories, and expressing affection in other ways, such as through words, gifts, or acts of service. Rekindling emotional intimacy can also involve revisiting past happy memories, recreating old dates, or even starting new traditions together. Furthermore, communication about each partner's needs and comforts regarding physical intimacy should be open and ongoing. Adjustments might be necessary to accommodate health-related changes, but these conversations can also enhance closeness as partners navigate these challenges together. Think about your own relationship. When was the last time you felt truly connected with your partner, both physically and emotionally? How might you bring more intimacy into your relationship despite the challenges of aging? Engaging in this dialogue with your partner and possibly sharing thoughts or seeking advice in the comments below can open new pathways to restoring intimacy. Lastly, consulting with healthcare professionals about physical barriers to intimacy can provide solutions or therapies that help maintain physical closeness. Remember, intimacy is not just a physical connection, but an emotional one that thrives on mutual respect, understanding, and continuous effort. By acknowledging and addressing the challenges of decreasing intimacy, couples can find new ways to sustain their connection, ensuring their relationship remains strong and fulfilling well into their later years. Retirement marks a significant transition in life, often heralded as a time for relaxation and enjoyment. However, for many couples, especially those over 70, it can also bring unforeseen challenges that impact their relationship. The shift from a structured work life to potentially unstructured days can expose or exacerbate existing issues within a marriage. When both partners suddenly find themselves at home together all the time, the dynamics of their relationship can change dramatically. Previously, Daily separations for work provided natural breaks and time for individual pursuits. In retirement, this constant proximity can sometimes lead to tension, as couples must renegotiate their daily routines and responsibilities. One of the main challenges in retirement is finding a new balance. Some men, traditionally spending less time at home or being less involved in domestic tasks, might struggle to adapt to this new reality where their presence is constant. This adjustment can be difficult for women who have established routines and expectations about their own time and space at home. Additionally, retirement can sometimes lead to a lack of purpose for those who found significant fulfillment in their careers. This loss can lead to feelings of restlessness or depression, which may spill over into the relationship, affecting communication and emotional intimacy. How can couples navigate this transition more smoothly? Firstly, it's important to discuss expectations about retirement early and often. Planning how to spend time both together and individually can prevent feelings of suffocation or neglect. Engaging in new or shared hobbies can help both partners feel connected and productive. Couples should also consider establishing routines that allow for personal space and time. Just because you're retired doesn't mean every moment must be spent together. Respecting each other's need for independence and supporting each other's pursuits can strengthen the relationship. For those watching, have you or your loved one recently retired? How have you adjusted to the changes in your daily lives? Sharing your strategies or challenges in the comments might help others preparing for or currently navigating this significant life change. Lastly, it's also beneficial to stay socially active. Maintaining friendships and community connections can provide emotional support and reduce the pressure on the marital relationship to fulfill all social needs. By proactively addressing the challenges of retirement, couples can enjoy this chapter of their lives more fully, finding joy in their newfound time together while respecting each other's need for individual growth and personal space. As we reach the end of our discussion on why some women start to dislike their husbands after the age of 70, it's clear that the reasons are complex and deeply rooted in the dynamics of long-term relationships. From emotional labor and communication, breakdowns to the challenges of retirement and decreasing intimacy, each factor plays a significant role in shaping the emotional landscape of a marriage in later life. Understanding these issues is the first step toward addressing them. For those of you watching, whether you are in the later years of a relationship or know someone who is, remember that it's never too late to make changes. Start by having open and honest conversations with your partner about your feelings, needs, and expectations. Seek to understand and appreciate each other's experiences and work together to find solutions that rejuvenate your relationship. I encourage you to like and share this video if you found it insightful and subscribe to our channel. For more discussions like this, your engagement helps us grow and reach more people who might benefit from these conversations. And please, continue to comment below with your thoughts, experiences, or questions. Let's keep this important conversation going. Thank you for watching. And remember, choosing to nurture your relationship every day is one of the most valuable investments you can make in your shared future. In addition to our discussions today, I encourage you to explore further resources that can help you navigate the complexities of relationships in later life. Books, counseling services, and even community workshops can offer additional support and insights. Thank you once again for joining me today. If you have any more questions or need guidance, don't hesitate to reach out or seek professional advice. Remember, taking care of your relationships is as crucial as taking care of your own health and well-being. Until next time, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Goodbye, and keep nurturing those treasured relationships.